Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet as we are back here for NCAA 14, and this is the Highland Scotties Team Builder Dynasty episode 63, and today it is week 8 and we have a winning streak on the line. We have a 17 or make that 18 game winning streak, I'm not for sure, but we do have a winning streak on the line here today as we are in Chicago again for the second year in a row, facing this year number 17 Notre Dame. Now last year we beat Notre Dame by a convincing fashion, and now this year with a lot of the guys still on the team, they got a majority of their crew from last season still here with them this year. We'll have to face a number 17 ranked football club, so this is going to be a tough task for us. Of course, you know the way the season's been for us. It's been kind of a, it's been a successful season, but it's also been kind of difficult because of our defense. There you see the numbers there for Notre Dame. Book is still their quarterback. As we said, before we get into the game, actually, we'll take a look at the top 25, and there you see Highland still at number 1 with Georgia, Stanford, and Auburn rounding out the top 4 schools in the top 25. So, like I said, this is going to be a tough task for us. We're facing another ranked opponent here this week. And of course, our defense is always questionable. Now, the start this week will be Norton, as Rush is being set down for at least for another week here before he can get back on the field here. Talking to Coach Teddy Bonds before the game, he said that, right now he feels like Norton has the better hand at it, and this will give some good experience now for Norton for him to be possibly next year's starter. So let's go ahead and get into the game right now. We'll go 1st and 10 for Highland. As Davis in here, he'll run this one there, and he'll get a short gain of about 4 yards on the play, making it now a 2nd and 6. So last year's final score was 59-24 in that game, and Coach Teddy Bonds is hoping to have that same outlook here in the Windy City today. Now this year, of course, there you see an interception there. That is Notre Dame. They pick it off there, and that is going to be a 1st and 10 now. Not too much field position, or not too much field space here for them, as they actually got some pretty good spot there to start off their drive as Norton throws his first pick in the game. But what I was trying to say before that happened there is Coach Teddy Bonds, he knows that this is going to be a tough task, and he knows his defense is going to be very challenged here. Like they are right there as Wright gets the catch, gets 12 yards on the play. Coach Teddy Bonds went on to say that his defense is not as sturdy, is not as strong as it was a year ago, but he's hoping that'll be something different here this year. As he runs, we'll see Book will run this one there, and that'll get no gain on the play. So it'll be a 2nd and 10 for Notre Dame as Book drops back in the pocket here, looks there, fires there, throws that one to Armstrong, his leading receiver here this year. Jafar Armstrong, nice job there, gets the first. As he'll throw again to Armstrong again, and that is going to be a 7-yard reception there for him as he's inside the 5, making a 2nd and goal. So Notre Dame looking really strong now in this first drive. As Book drops back here, he's going to get drilled right there. Nice job there from the defense as Gallagher gets a hold of him. His first sack of the day, and that'll be now a 3rd and goal. Great opportunity now for the defense to really show what they can do here. So now 3rd and goal, balls outside the 10. See what Book can do here in this situation. He lost this one there, and nobody's on McKinney, and McKinney gets the catch. 10-yard reception there for Junior McKinney, and that will be the first touchdown of the game. Notre Dame leads it now 7-0. So we'll go now to a 1st and 10. Highland here is now going to try to see what they can do as Norton here scrambles here, can't find nobody. He's going to roll ahead and run it himself there, and he's going to get the first as he gets 13 yards on the play. 1st and 10 for Highland. So Highland gets a new set of downs now. 1st and 10 as Norton, like I said, is taking over the reins here for at least for the time being. As Davidson gets a quick 2-yard gain on the play. And Coach Teddy Bonds went on to say that he wants to see a solid win here today, and especially coming out from his defense as he throws this one there. That's going to be the freshman Godfrey there. Godfrey's going to run this one here. He almost gets to the end zone there, but he gets a nice 51-yard reception for the huge first down there from the freshman, really stepping up here this season. 1st and 10, nice play there from Norton connecting with Godfrey As there's 5 seconds left on the play clock here. They got to try to run something here. Don't want to get called on a penalty. Norton drops back in the pocket. He's going to have to do a little scramble here. Looks, fires, throws this one in the back of the end zone there, and that's going to go to Jeremy Little for a 9-yard reception. And the Scotties are on the board here, tying this game up now 7-all here early in the first quarter. Nice play there on this drive. And Highland shows what they can do there offensively. Now we'll try to see if they can try to stop him on defense. So Highland back on defense now. Book out there with his offense here. Notre Dame here is going to run this one. Yeah, they're going to run this one, but with Book. That was a nice little fake there as Book gets a couple yards on the play. Jones Jr. here, their leading running back there, Tony Jones Jr. He gets a couple yards on the play. As we'll see now, there is a penalty, and it looks like a false start on Notre Dame, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty, putting them at 1st and 10, or excuse me, 1st and 15. So 1st and 15 after that penalty here. We'll see if they can try to bounce back as Book drops back in the pocket there, throws this one to Tompkins. Tompkins gets this one there, and that'll be a 6-yard reception, putting them at 2nd and 2. So we'll go down to a 3rd and 2 here. Try to see if they can convert this 3rd down here to get a new set of downs. Book here drops back here, throws it to Jones Jr. Jones Jr. got some good blocking here, going down the field. He does get the 1st down. Yes, he does. He just barely gets there. Does get the 1st as Book here now runs it on the next play here as they're doing a no huddle here. And of course, why not do this to a defense that has not been playing too well here this season? As we'll go ahead, get to a 3rd and 3. Books drops back here in the pocket here. He has to get rid of this one here as no one is there to help him out. And that'll be a punt situation now here for Notre Dame. So Notre Dame now kicks this one inside the 20 here for Highland. Highland now back out here for the 3rd drive of the game. Norton drops back here, throws this one, nice slant route there to Little. Little trying to break the tackle. Little's going down the field. Little's going to go get to the 30, the 20, the 10. He's going to get into the end zone, and that is going to be a touchdown for Highland as Highland's on the board once again. Touchdown, Jeremy Little and the Scotties. That is Little's 7th touchdown of the, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Scotties now lead it 14-7 as you take a look at the replay there. Nice job there from Little. And the Scotties trying to show what they can do here offensively now. So they have a 1-possession lead here, still early, or here late in the first quarter. And we'll see now what they'll do here defensively here. They did a great job last time out here. McKinney gets the catch, and McKinney gets drilled by Saunders out there. Nice job there, getting him. Now 3rd and 5. We'll see if they can get a stop here. Book drops back in the pocket. He's scrambling here a little bit, trying to find his receiver. Trying to throw to Adams, but Adams can't hold on to it. And another nice stop there from the Scotties defense. The Scotties defense is really showing up here now as the offense now back out here for their 4th drive. Hand off there to Davison. Davison gets some good blocking on the outside there. He's going to try to get to the 50. He does, and he does get the 1st down for 12 yards there. Nice run there from Davison. Davison been kind of really impressive the last couple of weeks there. He has had a couple of bad games, but for the most part here, he's been doing a good job as the backup. Norton now scrambling here after he snapped the ball here. He's going to have to run here. Gets down the field, and that is going to be a 12-yard gain for the QB, showing off what we can do there. 2 carries now for 25 yards. As we now move along here and see what they'll do here with another fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10 for the Scotties. Play clock running down to 3. Norton hands this one off to Davison. Davison does a great job there seeing the potential tackle, but gets around it and gets a gain of 7 on the play, making it a 2nd and 3. So a huge 2nd and 3 here for Highland as they're trying to get themselves back into the ball game here. Norton here, play action. He's going to he's going to throw this one there. Look like he's going to run. He gets that to one to Ramirez, and Ramirez keeps his feet in bounds, and that is going to be a 1st down. Nice job there from the freshman tight end stepping up here, as of course we don't have our normal first, our our veteran tight end there helping us out. As that'll be a nice catch there. And we'll see there a nice run there from Davison as he gets a couple yards. So going now to the second quarter, 2nd and goal. And we'll see Norton here throws this one there to Little. Little gets the catch, and that is Little's 2nd touchdown of the day. 5 yards on the reception. That's his 7th of this year. He has now had 2 touchdowns here in today's game. And it's now 21-7. So we'll go now here and see Notre Dame back out here. Notre Dame's offense has not had too much to say really in this drive so far. Ever since they got that turnover there for their defense, they've only scored once now. Book here drops the football. Ramsauer gets a hold of it. He gets a hold of it, and he does have possession. And they say that is going to be Highland Scotties football. So Highland Scotties now have the ball. And take a look at this great defensive just great defensive awareness here as Weaver got in the middle of that play. He's been really doing a great job here stepping up on the defense there for Highland as he's one of our key players there and the linebacker position. So Norton here drops back here. He's going to scramble here, throws this one up, and almost gets taken away there, but it's going to be tipped away from the Notre Dame defense. As we'll move on now to a 2nd and 10. See if we can try to get this one in through the air. Looks like you got Little in motion. As Norton here drops back here. He's going to scramble. He's going to go down the field here. He's looking for some positive yardage. And he'll get 6 on that play. Now 3rd and 4 here for Highland. Norton changing up, making an audible here as we'll see now a quick throw there to Godfrey to the freshman. And that'll be a 7-yard reception for a 1st down. So new set of downs here. Here they go. 1st and goal. 21-7. Highland leads this one by 2 possessions. Looking really good here. Looking like just like they were a year ago here at Soldier Field. And the pass there to Godfrey. And Godfrey gets into the end zone there. Godfrey's 7th touchdown. His 2nd of the day. His 7th of the season, I should say. And that is going to now make it a 3-possession lead now here. 28-7 here in Soldier Field. So here we go now. 1st and 10. Scotties are trying to do another good job here on defense. As we'll see, Book drops back here. Scotty defense playing some zone coverage here. And, of course, Book is going to get hit hard there from Weaver. Weaver gets in there, and that's a great hit. 3rd and 3. Book drops back in the pocket, looking down the field here. Throws this one up there to Tompkins, and Tompkins is wide open. Nobody's going to get a hold of him until they get to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. 68 yards on the reception, and that is a big play there from the offense of the Fighting Irish. Bad play there from the defense. Lost track of your man there, and that's what happens. 28-14. Scotties still lead this one. So now 1st and 10. Scotties back on offense as they hand this one off to Davison as he gets a short yard. Really no gain there on the play. So go down to a 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11 now for the Scotties. As we'll see Godfrey here in motion. It's going to go from your left to your right there on your screen. Godfrey, one of the freshman right now that's been just really stepping up besides him and Ramirez. Ramirez has also 2. And speaking of Ramirez, gets a great catch there. And that is a 25-yard gain there for Ramirez. He definitely has a bright future here on this squad next season. So now 1st and 10 here. Little in motion. Going from the right to the left side of your screen. And looks like Norton didn't like what he's seen there. So he audible there. We'll see Norton here throws this one up there. That's going to be a bullet down to Jackson. John Jackson, 25 yards on the reception there for Highland. His 1st catch of the day. And that's a great job of moving the chains. So now 1st and 10. We'll see what they'll do. Got Phillips and Davison in the back. Godfrey there in motion. Possibly maybe giving that to him, maybe a fade route or some kind. But Norton's going to go ahead and call his own number instead. He's going to slide. Oh, he could have easily had that. He could have had that touchdown there if he could have kept running. But he is smart. He's going to slide there. That's going to give him enough for the 1st. So now 1st and 10. Making the last-minute check there on the line there from Norton. Norton here is going to scramble here. Norton's going to run. Norton here gets caught there, and he gets taken down, but he does get 2 yards on the play, making it a 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 for Highland. Doing a great job here defensively now, leading. Of course, they had one slip up there, but leading now by 14. Now make it 21 as Godfrey gets into the end zone there. That is Godfrey's 8th touchdown of the day, I should say. Yeah, his 8th. His 3rd one here today. And that is going to be a touchdown there for him. Nice job there from Godfrey as he makes a nice catch. So it's now 35-14 here. Highland back on defense now here. We'll see this pass there to Jones Jr. as he gets 11 yards on the reception there from Book. As Book is really having a tough time here offensively here. Armstrong here gets an 8-yard reception, makes it a 2nd and 2. So they're just doing a good job here, throwing some good passes here. Defense needs to just be tightened up just a little bit more here for Highland as they give up 2 yards there on the play and that run there from Jones for a new set of downs. Book now throws this one here quickly to Wright. Wright gets the catch. Wright breaks off a tackle, but he cannot get away there. Gets enough there to get the first as he is taken down. So they get a new set of downs here, 1st and 10. Hand this one off to Jones. And Fowler, he gets stiff arm there, but Collins is like, nope, you're not going to stiff arm me. And he gets the 2-yard gain for a 2nd and 2. So big 3rd down now for Highland here defensively. You got to try to hold them back here, 3rd and 9. Book here drops back, no problem in the pocket there, but he throws that one to Adams. And Adams, again, cannot hold on to it. Great job there from Weaver covering that play as they go for a field goal kick here. So we'll see if Notre Dame can put some points on the board here this time around as the kick is up, and the kick is good. And it makes it now a 35-17 ball game here in Soldier Field as Notre Dame is still trailing. 35-17 here, just a minute 23 left here in the first half. Hand this one off to Davison there, and they read the run really well there. Davison does not get anything there. He barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 2nd and 10. So now ball on the 25-yard line here, 3rd and 10 for the Scotties. Looks like they got the I formation there. Looks like it could be possibly again going to Ramirez. They like to run this play action play. As we see a play action here for Norton. Norton here scrambling here. Norton trying to get rid of it there, but he gets hit as he throws. Incomplete pass, and it's going to be a punt situation now here for the Scotties. So now last chances now for Notre Dame to try to do something here in the first half. 39 seconds left. 1st and 10. Book drops back in the pocket, looks, fires, throws this one up there to Wright. Wright holds on to it, thankfully for Notre Dame fans, and holds on to it for the 1st down. They burn a timeout here. As Book here now snaps the ball, gets caught by Ellis, and Ellis gets him for a loss of 2 on the play, and they have to burn their 2nd timeout. 31 seconds left here in the first half. 2nd and 12. Book drops back here. Book throwing up one to Armstrong. Armstrong gets the catch and gets it. Nice job there. And the clock is still ticking here as they do another no huddle. 25 seconds left here. Book drops back for Notre Dame. Looks, takes off here. He stiffs arms May. Saunders hits him, and he fumbles the ball, but the offensive lineman there, Tommy Kramer, gets there and recovers the ball. Book now throws this one here quickly with 5 seconds left there to Young, and they're going to have to try to burn a timeout here as they do burn their last timeout. So 3 seconds left here for Notre Dame. Notre Dame trying to put up another 3 points here to try to shrink this lead now between them and the Scotties. The kick is up, and the kick is good. It's now 35-20 here at halftime. So the Scotties really need to make some changes here as they go into the second half here. They got to play some better defense here, not give up too many 3-pointers here. But most importantly, they got to recover the football. They got to make some plays defensively here. And then offensively, they just got to really run the clock here. I realize they have not been running the ball too often, so they're going to have to give Davison and maybe some other guys there in the backfield. I know Coach Dave Bonds has been talking about maybe putting Godfrey back there in in the backfield there at in some formations there. I don't know if they're going to do that today, but running the clock is going to be very important here in the second half if they want to keep Notre Dame's offense off the field. So take a look at the first half stats there. 240 for passing there for us. 77 yards. Yeah, we definitely need some yardage on the ground. So that's going to be something we have to key on here in the second half. So first and 10 here, we'll see Notre Dame with the ball. Book throws this one up there to Armstrong. Armstrong's going to get the first down and a little bit more as he gets 21 yards on the reception for the first down. 5 receptions, 63 yards there for Armstrong. We'll go to a first and 10 here. Book throws this again to Armstrong again. Armstrong gets the catch, 10 yards on the play. And they say it's second and inches for Notre Dame. Notre Dame look pretty confident now in this drive here as they hand this one off to Jones. Jones breaks the tackle there from Tisdale. Harold gets the tackle broken off of him, but they finally get him down, and he gets enough there for the first down. So Notre Dame must got a good pep talk here before the half, as we'll see Holmes there, 5 yards on the reception. He gets a 2nd and 5. So again, no huddle here. Of course, they know we cannot handle the no huddle. As that one gets broken. No, it does not get it broken away. As McKinney gets the catch, and McKinney's in the end zone. 2nd touchdown of the day for McKinney. And that's the 3rd touchdown of the day for Ian Book. As Notre Dame's back in this ball game now. It's going to be a 35-27 ball game. Look at that. I thought that was tipped away by Harrell, but apparently that was not the case, and McKinney was determined to get into the end zone. So 35-27 is your ball game. Notre Dame is back in it. So Highland has to come back out here and see what they can do. 6:51 now here in the third. There's a handoff there to Davison. Davison trying to run this one. It gets a gain of 6 on the play. It's going to be a 2nd and 4 for the Scotties. As the Scotties here trying to keep them tempo in this game here, and that tempo is try to play some keep away here in the third quarter, but at the same time, they have to score. So 3rd and inches now here for the Scotties. Norton under center here. Play clock running down to 6. See a handoff here and see if we get the first down. And TJ James gets it. 3rd string back. Comes into the game, gets 3 yards on the carry, and gets enough for the first. So Highland here back with a new set of downs. Got a man in motion. We'll see what they'll do this time around now with a 1st and 10. 5:20 left here in the third quarter. Hand this one off there to Davison. Davison did a good job there finding this hole, busting through it, and getting a 9-yard gain there as he has 11 carries for 43 yards. So 2nd and 1. Again, Highland looks like they're going to go back to the run again, and that is something they need to do here. But at the same time, get down the field and score at a good pace. As we get to now down to the 8 on the play clock there, and Davison again runs this one for a gain of 3, and again another first down there for the Scotties. Let's go now to a new set of downs here. 1st and 10 here for the Scotties. Norton here doing a great job here managing the game. 35-27 here. You know this is going to be a tight ball game here with the number 17 ranked ball club. And so hand it off there to Davison. Davison there gets a first down and gets a little bit more. Nice job as he gets 14 yards on the play. And that'll be another first down there for the Scotties. So Scotties really taking their time here. 4:02 left here so far. They've been having this drive for almost about 2 minutes now. We'll see here another hopefully lengthy drive, hopefully a successful drive. Play clock runs down to 6 here. Hand this one off to TJ James. TJ James trying to get out of the backfield there. He'll get a gain of 3 on the play. As that'll be his 6. It'll be 2 carries now and 6 yards for him so far here in this game. So we got using a lot of backs here today. As we do have 2 more on reserve. Norton drops back here. He's going to fire this one up the middle there to Jeremy Little. Jeremy Little gets the catch. Nice job, and he'll be over the 50 there for the first. 1st and 10 here for the Scotties. Still have a nice lead here. As again, defense letting up here. We cannot have that happen to here again today. Coach Dave says he does not want to walk out of here limping. It looks like that might be the case there. That's a throw there to Ramirez. Ramirez dragging in a man there, and he gets into the end zone there. 27 yards on the reception. First down, or touchdown, Highland Scotties. That is Ramirez's 5th touchdown of the season. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch, and a beautiful run there, just dragging the defender in there with him. And that is going to be a touchdown. So a 2-possession lead here for the Scotties once again. So Ian Book and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish back out here again. Now we'll see a 3rd and 4. Book here trying to get rid of the football there, but Ellis will get a hold of him. 11 yards lost in that play for Notre Dame. And it'll be a 4th and 15 for the Fighting Irish. Look at Ellis there. He's a beast. He's learned a lot from his fellow former Scotty player, Sheldon Sherman, just a couple of seasons ago. They played several seasons with each other. And he's learned a lot from that, from that great teammate of his. We'll see here. Now, the reason why we're showing this here is because of this run here from Davison. Davison running this punt return back, 46 yards there, getting some great field position now. And the Highland Scotties got now some great opportunity here now to make a 3-possession lead here off of that punt return. See if they can take advantage of it here. Norton here drops back in the pocket here. He drops back too far in the pocket. He's got to get rid of the football there. He's going to get sacked, and that's a loss of 6 there. Drop back too far there, and Coach Teddy Bonds is livid. 2nd and 16 here, not what the position he thought they were going to be in here. He lost quite a bit of yards there. Dropped back way too far. Norton here drops back here, throws this one to Wilson, and Wilson gets 7 yards on the play. Put him now at a 3rd and 9. So a 3rd and 9 now here for the Scotties. As Norton here has got to try to get back to first. He's got to get inside the 10 here to get the first down. Norton dropped back in the pocket there, throwing that one up there, and that is going to be Larkin who jumps that route there on Little, and that is going to be his 2nd interception of the day. Norton, there you see 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Not what we was hoping to see here. As Little, I thought Little really had seen that play there. I thought Little had the inside track, but apparently he did not. And Larkin gets possession. So Jones Jr. now back out here for the Fighting Irish as he gets 9 on the play. Put him at 2nd and 1. We're going now here. See Armstrong here gets a catch there from Book, and Armstrong taking this one down as he gets to the 35-yard line for the first down. 1st and 10 now here as we start the 4th quarter. 42-27 as we'll see Book hands this one off to Jones Jr. May helps him try to bring him down. But a fellow tackle there from Ellis there gets the play done. 3rd and 1 now for the Scotties as see here. They try to jump that handoff there, but Collins gets the tackle there on Jones, and Jones gets 4 on the play to move the chains for the first. 1st and 10 here for the Scotties. Scotties are looking very poor right now defensively here. Book here gets hit hard, gets 5 on the play there, and that'll be a 2nd and 5. Now we go to a 3rd and 9. Let's see if they can convert this first down again here. So far they've been looking really good. Hand this one off to Young, and Young gets it, but he only gets 8 as he gets hit hard. Ball goes out of bounds, and that'll be a 4th and 1. So now, Fighting Irish now come back out here on 4th and 1 here. Highland Scotties know they need to make a play here. They're going to keep them off the field and try to get control of the clock. As we'll see a handoff there, a play action. McKinney gets the catch. Great job there from him. 9 yards on the reception, and that'll be a first down. Book now here, 1st and 10. Throws that one off to Wright. Wright gets the catch. He's going to go ahead and get a first down as they're inside the Highland Scotties 20 for the first. Go now to a 2nd and 10. 42-27 here. Book again. Hands this one off to Gallagher. Almost had Book, but Tony Jones gets a loss of a yard there on the play. It'll be a 3rd and 11. Book here drops back in the pocket. He's going to get some pressure on him, and he's going to get sacked. I believe that was Gallagher again. 2nd sack in the ball game here. 3 tackles, 2 tackles for loss so far for him in this one, as that's going to be a 4th and 19 for the Fighting Irish. So there you see 14 plays A little over getting close to 3 minutes now on this drive here for the Fighting Irish. As we'll see, a kick is up, and the kick is good. It's 42-30, a 12-point lead here now for the Highland Scotties as they get the ball back with 5:27 left. So we'll see if they can try to finish this ball game off here with a good and tight play here. As we'll see, Norton gets hit hard there on that blitz there. Offensive line did not see that. It's Robinson, Isaiah Robinson, 4 tackles. He got his first sack in today's game, and of course a tackle for loss earlier. Gets a nice healthy sack there as he came in on that blitz. 3rd and 19 here, 3rd and 19 for the Scotties. As we'll see, try to get the first down. They got to get it inside near the 50. Throwing this one up there. That is going to be incomplete pass there. Great job there from the defense. And Highland Scotties are going to be forced to punt the ball. So this gives now Notre Dame a great chance now here. If they can just get down the field here, they'll be within just one possession of getting back in this ball game. As we'll see, Book drops back in the pocket there, throws that one there to Adams, and Adams finally gets a reception for 11 yards. Big play there from him. 1st and 10, Adams in motion. And Book hands this one off to Jones Jr. Jones Jr. trying to get stopped in the backfield there, but he shrugs off May and almost Weaver, but gets 7 on the play there for a 2nd and 3. This is a very tough kid there in the backfield there. Let's see what happens here. 3rd and 3. Book instead calls his own number here. He's got the first down, but can he get more? And he does. 13 yards on the play, as he has 15 carries for 11 yards. Let's now go to another run play here to Jones. And there you see Highland having difficulty taking down this young man as he gets 6 on the play. 2nd and 2. Man in motion there for Notre Dame as Book here hands it off to Jones Jr. And Jones Jr. again showing what type of downhill runner he is. Gets another first down. Notre Dame really utilizing their running game here, and Highland just doesn't know how to stop them. As they do stop him that time around, they get a loss of 2 from Saunders as he makes it now a 2nd and 12 now for Notre Dame. So Notre Dame here trying to get back in this ball game. Book here, Josh back here, throws up the middle there to Adams. Adams gets the catch. Adams is inside the 10, and as he gets 14 yards on the play. Book now here hands this one off there to Jones Jr. and Holmes runs that one instead. And he gets a couple yards there on the play. Now 3rd and goal. Highland here getting pushed back here in the own end zone here, and they'll see that is going to go to the end zone as Ian Book, 2 yards on the run. He was determined to get in there, and he now makes this game even closer, 42-37 with the extra point pending. Another tight ball game again this week. What is going on? Highland needs to play better here offensively now. 1st and 10. Hand this one off there to Davison, who gets 7 on the play. 14 carries, 71 yards there. Just a little over 5 yards a carry now in today's ball game. He has not got into the end zone yet either. Running game is really becoming scarce here in these last couple of games, as we'll see another run there for enough for the first. So 19 first downs there for Notre Dame, only 14 for Highland. As we'll go to a 1st and 10. 2:07 left here for the Scotties, as we'll see Davis here runs this one, and that is going to be 5 yards on the play, as Notre Dame's got to burn their 2nd timeout. Excuse me, their 3rd timeout. So now, just near 2 minutes now here into this ball game. Highland has all 3 timeouts. Davis here trying to run down to the first down marker. Does, and gets 6 on the play, and that right there should be enough to stop keep the clock running. And Notre Dame can't really do much here, so just run this one more time. 1st and 10 here for the Scotties. Scotties again this week are going to be limping out of this ball game with a near win, as they get an 8-yard gain there from Davison, and that right there should be enough to end the ball game, and that is exactly what the case will be, as the Highland Scotties again get another victory here, but at what cost there? Almost losing this one again, just like they were last week against Georgia Tech. They'll win this one 42-37 is your final score. So Taking a look at some of the numbers here. Norton, 13 of 21, 291, 6 touchdowns. Wow, he has 17 17 touchdowns for the season, and 13 interceptions as he threw 2 more today. 2 sacks in that ball game. 20 carries for 97 yards there for Davison. Norton, 8 carries for 32 yards. Godfrey, 4 receptions, 74 yards. I believe he has 2 touchdowns. I read that wrong. Yeah, he has 2 touchdowns there in today's game. Little, 4 receptions, 111 yards, 3 touchdowns. He has 8 total for the season. As Ramirez has 3 receptions, 74 yards, a touchdown. His 5th of the year. As for defense, Weaver, one of your top players there, 6 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. Ellis, 5 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. Gallagher, 3 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks in the ball game. Let's take a look at the team stats there, and there you see running game. Well, it was pretty much a no-show. I mean, we did have 135 yards rushing, but most of that came from the second half. As I don't know what we were thinking in the first half there. We only had 77 yards in that first half. We should have had a lot more than that, and should have pursued the ball a little bit more. Talking to Coach Dave Bonds there, he says that is going to be something that he's kind of looked and seen that has been a trend here the last couple of weeks, and that's got to stop here, as they have to utilize the running game a lot more. But they know that Davison can't really run too much. He's he's a speed back, but he's not as speedy as they would want him to be. So they may have to try to get more guys in there on third downs. Usually we don't have him in there on the field that often, so they might have to go to someone they can trust for third down run plays there. So take a look at the rest of your numbers there defensively. You guys can check those out. But again, another close loss there, but we do pick up the win, and that keeps our winning streak now to, I believe, to 18 games now. And that's stemming back from last season when we went undefeated. So the streak is still alive, and of course, we'll have to see what we can do next week as we're back home and we fight the Fighting Illini. That is Illinois next week. So stay tuned for that. You take a look at some of the numbers there for Notre Dame. Good win there. That's a good job there, especially from the defense there in that first half. They did a really great job. But of course, we try to put some guys in there, some younger, underclassmen in there to help us out in some of the plays in the second half. I think that's what kind of burned us some. But nonetheless, there did a great job there defensively. I would have to say defensively, we did a great job in that first half. They did a great job. We got several 3-and-outs on Notre Dame, but the second half, we gave them life. We got to let them have life and let them come back in that game. That was the trouble. That was the trouble that we had. So we're gonna have to try to figure out what we can do there, and we're gonna have to be a lot more stronger and a lot more tougher in the second half. Take a look at some of the team news there. You see, you got a couple players there. We got Khalil Carter, Matt Barnes, and Dion Wall there, who all committed. We got some guys there that we got some battles with right now with some other schools there, but I'm pretty confident. I think in the next week or two, we'll have a good shot at trying to get those there. So there you see, coming up, like I said, Illinois coming up next. It's going to be tough as nails. Illinois 2-4, but they do not seem to be a 2-4 team by looking at some of their stats there. So that's another team that we're going to have to watch out for. And everyone's saying this could be the game that our bubble will burst. Well, let's try to see if we can avoid that coming up in next week's game. But that is it for this episode of the Highland Scotties Team Builder Dynasty, as we wrap up week 8 and get ready for week 9 against Illinois. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series on the channel. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. The links are down below in the description. Also, check out our Patreon page if you want to be a Patreon of this channel and help support the channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. And as always, keep yourselves and each other healthy. Go Scotty Nation. And I will see you guys next time.